Hey guys, feeling overwhelmed? All right, let's talk about 3 simple mental health hacks you can use anywhere, anytime. First up, box breathing. It's super easy. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold again for 4. Doing this for just 1 minute can drop your heart rate by up to 20%. It's a game changer when you're feeling stressed. Next, the fist clench wave. When you're at your desk and tension is building, just make a tight fist, hold it, and then release. Feel that tension just melt away. It's a quick way to physically dump stored up stress from your body. Finally, the 5 to 4, 3, 2, 1 grounding technique. When your mind is racing, look around and name 5 things you see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you hear, 2 things you smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This brings you back to the present moment. Try these out and let me know how they work for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips. Take care. All right, guys, let's talk about mental health, but without the fluff. We're talking real, practical hacks you can use right now to feel better, stronger, and more in control. Life gets intense, work is demanding, and sometimes it feels like you're just treading water. These aren't complicated therapy sessions. They're quick, science-backed tools for your mental toolkit. First up, the 4-4-4 box breath. This is your secret weapon against stress. You inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, and exhale for 4. Do this for just 1 minute. What's happening inside? You're activating your vagus nerve, which can drop your heart rate by up to 20%. It's an instant reset button you can press anywhere, anytime, without anyone even noticing. Next, for those moments at your desk when the pressure is building and you feel like you're about to explode, try the fist clench. Seriously, make a tight fist with both hands. Squeeze as hard as you can for 5 seconds and then just let it all go. Feel that wave of release? You're literally dumping stored tension from your body. Repeat it a few times. It's a physical release for mental pressure. Ever get caught in a thought loop, just ruminating on the same negative stuff over and over? This is where the 5-4-3-2-1 method comes in. It's a grounding technique that pulls you out of your head and into the present moment. Right now, name 5 things you can see. Then, 4 things you can physically feel. Now 3 things you can hear. 2 things you can smell. And finally, 1 thing you can taste. This sensory scan short circuits anxiety and hypervigilance. Feeling drained and foggy? A power nap can be a game changer. But here's the NASA-approved trick. Keep it to 20 minutes. This boosts alertness by over 30% without that groggy feeling you get from a longer sleep. The key is not to set an alarm. Lie down, relax, and your body will naturally start to wake up around the 20-minute mark, feeling refreshed and ready to go. Now, for a really tough one for many of us, saying no. We get overloaded because we don't set boundaries. You don't need a long excuse. A simple script like, I'm at my max right now and can't add anything else to my plate, is powerful. It's not about being unhelpful. It's about protecting your own energy and preventing burnout. Reclaiming your time is reclaiming your mental space. Feeling numb or disconnected? Get up and go for a 5-minute walk. Just 5 minutes. It's enough to burn off cortisol, the stress hormone, and break through that feeling of being stuck. It's not about fitness. It's about grounding yourself in movement and getting a fresh perspective, even if it's just a quick loop around the block. For a more long-term strategy, don't underestimate the power of exercise. You don't have to become a marathon runner. Just 20 minutes of brisk walking or a quick HIIT session, 3 times a week, can cut your risk of depression in half. Think of it as medicine for your mind. The hardest part is starting, but the payoff is huge. Finally, and this might be the most important one, don't go it alone. Isolation is the enemy. Set up a bro check-in. It can be as simple as a daily text to a friend or a group chat asking, how's everyone's day on a scale of 1 to 10? It opens the door for real conversation and reminds you and your friends that you have a support system. You're not the only one going through it. These are simple tools, but they're effective. Start with 1 or 2 that resonate with you and build them into your routine. Taking care of your mental health is a sign of strength, not weakness. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, guys, let's talk real. We all get hit with stress, anxiety, that feeling of being completely overwhelmed. But instead of just toughing it out, what if we had a toolkit of actual science-backed hacks to fight back? Not fluff, but practical things you can do right now to reclaim your headspace. Let's dive in. First up, the immediate stress buster, box breathing. It's simple. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold again for 4. That's 1 cycle. Why does this work? It stimulates your vagus nerve, which is like a natural reset button for your body's stress response. In just 1 minute of box breathing, you can drop your heart rate by up to 20%. When you feel that pressure building, just step away and breathe in a box. It's a game changer. Next, for those moments at your desk when your boss drops a last-minute project on you and you feel that tension spike, try this, the fist clench wave. Make a tight fist with both hands, squeeze as hard as you can for 5 seconds, feeling all that tension build up. Then just let it all go. Feel the release flow from your hands, up your arms, and out of your shoulders. It's a quick way to physically dump stored tension without even leaving your chair. Now, what about when your mind is racing, stuck in a loop of negative thoughts? This is where the 5 to 4, 3, 2, 1 grounding technique comes in. It pulls you out of your head and into the present moment. Wherever you are, pause and name 5 things you can see. Then 4 things you can physically feel. 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and finally, 1 thing you can taste. This sensory scan forces your brain to shift focus, breaking the cycle of rumination. It's incredibly effective for anxiety and that feeling of being on high alert. Feeling drained? Let's talk about the power nap. But not just any nap. We're talking about the NASA-approved 20-minute power nap. Studies show it can boost alertness by 34%. The key is to keep it short, around 20 minutes, so you don't enter deep sleep and wake up groggy. Don't even set an alarm if you can help it. Just find a quiet spot, close your eyes, and let your body reset. It's a strategic tool for peak performance, not a sign of laziness. Now for a big one, boundaries. Feeling overloaded is a major source of burnout. We need to get comfortable with saying no. But how do you do it without feeling like a jerk? Try this simple script. Thanks for thinking of me, but I'm completely maxed out right now and can't add anything else to my plate. It's polite, it's firm, and it's honest. Reclaiming your energy starts with protecting your time. A strategic no is one of the most powerful mental health tools you have. Feeling numb or disconnected? Get moving. But it doesn't have to be a marathon. A simple 5-minute grounding walk can work wonders. The goal is to just walk, pay attention to your feet hitting the pavement, the air on your skin. This simple act of movement helps burn off cortisol, that nasty stress hormone, by about 20%. It's a powerful way to fight that feeling of emotional numbness and reconnect with your body. For a longer-term strategy, let's talk about exercise. You don't need to live in the gym. The science is clear. Just a 20-minute walk or a quick high-intensity interval training session 3 times a week can cut your risk of depression by half. That's a massive return on investment. Exercise releases endorphins, boosts your mood, and gives you a sense of accomplishment. Find something you enjoy, whether it's lifting, running, or just walking, and make it a non-negotiable part of your week. Finally, and this might be the most important hack of all, the bro check-in. We're not meant to do this alone. Isolation is a killer. Make it a habit to send a quick text to a friend every day. It doesn't have to be deep. A simple, "How you holding up?" or "You good?" can open the door. We all have stories. We all have struggles. Knowing you're not the only one fighting these battles makes a huge difference. Build your tribe and check in on them. So there you have it. 7 practical, powerful hacks to manage your mental health. Try one this week. See how it feels. These aren't magic pills, but they are tools. And the more tools you have in your belt, the better equipped you are to handle whatever life throws at you. You've got this. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to look after yourselves and each other. See you in the next one. All right, guys, let's talk about something real. The world throws a lot at us, and sometimes the pressure just builds up. Juggling work, family, and everything in between can feel like a constant grind. It's easy to just power through, telling ourselves to man up. But that's not a long-term strategy. Your mental game needs to be as strong as your physical one. So today, we're cutting through the noise. I'm going to share some simple, powerful mental health hacks that you can use anywhere, anytime, to reset your system, get your head right, and stay on top of your game. No fluff, just practical tools that work. First up, when you feel that stress spike and your heart starts racing, try box breathing. It's incredibly simple. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold again for 4. That's 1 cycle. Doing this for just 1 minute activates your vagus nerve, which can drop your heart rate by up to 20%. It's a biological kill switch for that fight or flight response. You can do it in a meeting, in your car, anywhere. Nobody even has to know. Next, a desk-ready trick for when you're feeling tense. It's called the fist clench wave. Sit at your desk, plant your feet on the floor, and make 2 tight fists. Squeeze as hard as you can for 5 seconds, feeling all that tension build up in your hands and forearms. Then, just let it all go. Release completely. Feel the wave of relaxation wash through your arms. Repeat this a few times. It's a quick way to physically dump stored tension without even leaving your chair. Ever get caught in a loop of negative thoughts, just replaying something over and over? This is for you. It's the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 grounding technique. Wherever you are, stop and name 5 things you can see. Then 4 things you can feel, like the chair you're sitting on or the fabric of your shirt. Next, 3 things you can hear. The hum of the computer, distant traffic, 2 things you can smell, and finally, 1 thing you can taste. This pulls you out of your head and back into the present moment. It's a lifesaver when your mind is racing. Feeling drained midday? Forget chugging another coffee. Try a NASA-approved power nap. The trick is to keep it to just 20 minutes. This is the sweet spot to boost alertness by up to 34%, according to studies, without waking up groggy. The key is no alarms. Just find a quiet spot. Set a mental intention to wake up in 20 minutes and relax. You'll be surprised how effective it is at recharging your brain. Now, let's talk about overload. Saying no can be one of the hardest but most important things for your mental health. If you're feeling buried under requests, you need a simple script. Try this. Thanks for thinking of me, but I'm completely maxed out right now and can't add anything else to my plate. It's polite, firm, and non-negotiable. Protecting your time and energy isn't selfish. It's essential for avoiding burnout. When you're feeling numb or disconnected, get moving. Even a quick 5-minute walk can make a huge difference. Getting outside and moving your body helps burn off the stress hormone cortisol by about 20%. It breaks the cycle of stagnation and gets your blood flowing, clearing your head and fighting that feeling of being stuck. It's a small action with a big payoff. Speaking of exercise, making it a regular habit is a game changer. You don't have to live at the gym. Just a 20-minute walk or a quick HIIT session 3 times a week can cut your risk of depression in half. Exercise releases endorphins, which are natural mood boosters. Think of it as a non-negotiable appointment with yourself. It's one of the most powerful things you can do for your mental and physical well-being. Finally, and this might be the most important one, don't go it alone. Isolation is a silent killer for men. Make a habit of checking in with your bros. A simple daily text, "How's it going?" or "You good?" can make all the difference. It opens the door for real conversation and reminds you and them that you have a support system. We all need a team to have our back. Let me know in the comments what your go-to check-in text is. So there you have it, practical tools to keep your mind sharp and resilient. Give them a try and see what works for you. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button for more content like this. Stay strong out there.